Welcome back to another Real Talk reaction. This one's for Parks and Rec, Season 5, Episode number 13. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe, and please hit that notification bell.
Alright, we got JoJo77 coming through to start the comments off for Episode 12, saying Fleetwood Mac's Sex Pants. I really enjoyed Nick Kroll in this episode doing the Jekyll and Hyde thing with Howard and the douche, as well as the Pistol Pete's astute instinct for knowing when someone is plotting to get his sperm. And of course, the food poisoning scene is gold.
Yeah.
Executive producer Faye comes through to say, just as with every episode of this series, there are so many quotable lines. I especially like the term of foodie as someone who takes pictures of the aesthetic of food that they don't eat. I really love how protective Leslie is of Anne. I also thought the man who said that he is sick of women trying to get a sperm from him was pretty funny, but I really love Anne loving Anne.
Yeah.
I also like how April did the meeting as herself. She undervalues how awesome she is sometimes, but Andy always helps her through and vice versa. Another quote I like is, tell me how much this is going to cost me and don't use numbers. Great reaction again. Executive producer Alyssa says,
don't use numbers.
April's involvement has been amazing to watch. Evolvement has been amazing to watch. Also, credit to Andy for recognizing and tricking April to be herself in that town forum, because her imitating Leslie was very funny but uncomfortable to watch, and I'm glad she decided to be herself, because I always wanted someone like April in those ridiculous forum meetings, and she's the perfect fit. My favorite scene was the food poisoning scene when Ron threw the phone on the floor, and when then Ben rolled onto the phone to dial it with his nose like a worm. I almost died laughing. Yeah, that's my favorite part too. I loved it. Also, Anne trying to have a baby without any warning was surprising, but I'm glad she at least has Leslie as her support system. Also, what exactly is creepy old Councilman Milton's purpose in the show? Because he has been pissing me off in 2 consecutive episodes. Now please someone report him to the HR. Can't wait for the next one. And last comments from Eric, who says, I know I've already commented on this before, but this show handles Andy's intelligence so well. He's such a ridiculous buffoon, except when he's not, like in this episode when he takes away April's Leslie costume to get her to be herself at the meeting, and then wraps fruit roll-ups around his thumbs. Yeah, it's so fucking adorable. I love so much what they do with this character.
Yeah, he got potential.
Yeah, so let's get to episode 13 right now.
If I could sum up the Pawnee comments in one word, it would be dynamite. Dynamite stands for daring, youth-friendly, natural, amazing, merry, inviting, tourist attraction-y, and eco-friendly.
Thank you, Councilwoman Nope. Very, very thorough. So many acronyms.
I know.
Councilman Jam.
Thank you, Bill. No, please, everyone,
Is that
be
supposed to be
seated.
in there?
Let the record show there was a standing ovation.
There was
No,
not.
there wasn't.
Not.
History
There's
was.
totally none.
My plan for Lot 48 is simple, but why read it when you can shove it right in your face? I want to sell this lot to Paunch Burger. Here's why. We make money, they make money. They make burgers, we eat burgers. That's a win, 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 win. Presentation over, jam out.
Oh, man. Are there curly fries? I love their curly fries.
And, well, the Planning Commission has a week to decide if they want a beautiful, innovative community park or a bunch of greasy lard bombs. I'm not editorializing. Paunch Burger's #1 selling burger is the greasy lard bomb. Just give me a hint as to which way you guys are leaning.
Off the record, we're leaning towards jam.
Why? You know my plan is better for the community.
Oh, it's way better, but you're also short $50,000. We can't approve an underfunded project. Hey, get the rest of the money, you get your park. You only have a week.
1,000.
So, yeah, wait.
What are we gonna do, guys? How are we gonna get that money?
Hey, come on. Cheer up, little pups. Registering for your wedding is...
Okay, now. All right, officers, bolt the doors. We are officially in lockdown mode. The doors will not open until Leonard announces that this drill is complete.
The most important event that I have ever organized in my entire life is happening in 8 hours, and I am stuck in this room. This is a nightmare. Wait, maybe this is a nightmare. Nope, can't fly away. This is real life.
A phone call.
Now I will take your calls, apparently. Yes.
Yeah, might as well.
Hey Joe, settle a bet for me. Who's the sexiest couple in history? Arpax and K-Stew or Bieber?
Hey, how's it going?
Well, this simulated disaster is a total disaster.
How are you?
Ron subbed for you on Pawnee today.
Ron who? Ron Swanson? On television? You know, we want people to come, right?
Still can't find any chairs. We don't know where Jerry is, and now some firemen are using the lot as a triage center for the emergency drill.
Okay, here's what you do. Listen to me.
Attention! Panic from the outbreak has overloaded cell phone towers. Please deposit your phones into this box.
Oh my God, this drill will never end. Okay, tell the firefighters to set up triage at the high school.
All
And
phones.
then but I'm talking to someone important.
All phones.
But I tell someone something important.
I'm talking to someone important.
Okay.
What? I found one chair. Got a lead on a second.
Keep me posted.
You gotta
Nothing
leave in a
seems
second.
to be
This
going
test
very
will
well.
determine whether you have the right personality profile to be a police officer. Just make sure the machine is working. Is your name Andy?
I don't know how to answer that.
Simple yes or no.
Well, everyone calls me Andy, but my full name is Andrew, I think. So, no?
Wait,
Yes.
let's move on.
Let's move
Scenario.
They're trying to get a
Isolated
baseline
child
right.
asks to hold your service revolver. What do you do?
Yes. I gave it to him. When I was a kid, I always wanted to hold a cop's gun to make that dream come true for another kid. Well,
Please call now if you have questions about tonight's gala
It works. It does.
or one of my other interests, woodworking, novels about tall ships, meat, that sort of thing.
That sort of thing.
I'm afraid
I'd be
that's
happy to
all
talk to
the
you
sheets.
guys about the things I
I was
like.
Traeger. After several sustained hours of diarrhea, combined with violent coughing and a devastating fever, followed by even more diarrhea.
For 2,000 people. Great, why don't you tell the hospital director to flush them down the toilet?
You got it.
Chief Fugelberg, I want you to order your officers to find all the infected birds in the area and perform CPR.
Sorry, won't they become infected?
That's a risk we're gonna have to take. Our top priority
Please
is
start doing
now
CPR on all the birds that are infected with.
And you know what? Why don't we just kick this up a notch? Oh no! Pawnee has been hit with a tornado quake!
A tornado!
This is Ron. Go ahead, caller.
Hi, my Yorkshire Terrier has chewed up the legs on my kitchen table. Is there a cheap way to repair that?
Great question. Take a walnut and rub it into the legs of your table. That'll mask the scratches. Next thing you want to do is ditch the terrier and get yourself a proper dog. Any dog under 50 pounds is a cat, and cats are pointless. Come to the gala, next caller.
Go to the gala, next caller.
Chip ice cream and Johnny Cash. Don't trust big
Wow.
banks or small banks. Banks are Ponzi schemes run by morons. Your house isn't haunted, you're lonely. Whatever happened to, hey, I have some apples. Would you like to buy them? Yes, thank you. That's as complicated as it should be to open a business in this country. I've seen 3 movies in my life. Bridge on the River Kwai, Patton, and Herbie Fully Loaded.
Herbie
My
fully loaded.
girlfriend's kids love it. It's pretty funny. Next caller.
I had a classic stroke of power for genius. Who has the most to lose from a new Punch Burger? Their competitors. I got all the other fast food places in town to donate food.
Thought that was
I know
smart.
Black tie and chicken tenders isn't the best mix, but
No, Tom, I
It
love
was
it.
so smart.
And more importantly, so will all of our more ample citizens. How did you get the word out?
Well, Ron went on Joan's show and kicked ass.
I also helped a child perform a tracheotomy on his elderly uncle. It's been a very rewarding day.
Also, I told the firemen they should use the lot as triage, and then gave them and all of the dead and wounded 2 free drink tickets.
Wow, this is great. Thank you so much. Let's start the gala. Oh, and thanks for dressing up, Jerry.
Nobody told me.
Fuck, Joe.
Nobody told me.
I find that hard to believe that not one of y'all
Yeah, I find that hard to
Hello,
believe.
Chief Fugelberg.
Hey, that's your buddy Andy Dwyer, man. Such a shame.
Oh no. Did he fail his test?
It's weird. He got 100% on his written test. First guy in history to do it, but he failed his personality examination. He's a sweet kid. Just doesn't have what it takes to be a cop.
Oh, Andy.
Too bad.
First one to
He's
ever
certainly
get
something
100.
of a genius. We could use his brains on the force.
Official police wrist lock. You can't hit me. Try to hit me. Or here, no. Try that. It's this hand. Wrist lock. Boom. Too much pain. You can't even hit me. Try to hit me. If I had my gun, you wouldn't try to hit me though, because of the thing.
If I could have everyone's attention.
Food and entertainment? You did want to invite the whole town to the wedding, right? Leslie, let's get married tonight.
Wow.
Are they doing it tonight?
That's to be continued.
Breaking news, I've just been handed this. Pawnee's been hit by a devastating earthquake. We go to our reporter live, Winifred Makepeace, for the story. Winifred?
Thanks, Jessica. I'm here at
the Pawnee Weather Center would celebrate geologist Isabella Winchester. Isabella, can you tell us more about this killer earthquake? That's right, Winifred. The earthquake registered 6.5 on the Richter scale. That's correct. It was a large one.
Thank you so much, everyone. From all of us here at Channel 4 News, I'm Jessica Rabbit. Have a good evening.
She's adorable.
Alright, it was episode 13 of Parks and Rec, and what another good show, man. I like the surprise with the emergency, and of course they had to do Jerry as wrong like that. But again, everybody came through for the team, and that was a surprise wedding that we're going to have at the end. It is sad, though, that Andy might not get to be on the police force. It looked like there might be some potential there, because they did throw out he had the 100 on the test, and nobody ever did that. But his personality needs to be tweaked a little bit, so maybe somebody can do some finagling and get him something that will go on there. So I'm hoping for the best for him. But this is a to be continued. So I can't wait to see what next. But this was a good show.
Yeah, there are so many highlights for me. Even at the beginning, the pre-part before the episode even starts with Leslie and Ben going, going shopping for the registry. Yeah. I just loved having Tom there so much. I thought it didn't have to be there, but having Tom there was a brilliant just add-on for his character, because he would kill a freaking registry. I would have Tom, well, it would be all ridiculously overpriced things, but that's what registries are fun for, because like maybe someone will buy it, who knows? Yeah. And Tom would take full advantage of that. So I thought that was just like a fun little extra nod to his character. The Andy part was phenomenal for me. Him answering the questions as far as the personality test, even being nervous about the first answer about how to respond to Andy, was just so spot on to his character. Yeah. And I loved it so much. It was so genius, because when he was talking to April about, I'm going to ace my personality test because everyone's always like, but his personality, like, right. And then to have that full circle and his personality actually be the hindrance that's not going to allow him to move forward, I just thought it was really smart writing. It's sad, but very smart. The fact that he fucking is considered a genius, though, that he did better on the test, and the way that he memorizes the things was just so cute to me, the fact that he aced it. Everything about Andy this episode was probably one of my favorites. Yeah. I love the disaster. I thought the disaster thing, we knew hands down Leslie would kill that. There was no question in my mind. And I thought it was so cute that Anne was like, come back again. Like, we would have aced this. This is not how she performs.
And he already I know.
So I thought that was brilliant too. Ron having a moment to be on, to take one for the team and do the interview, and having
he was just having good
having a girl being completely hungover was fucking hilarious to me too. I thought that was brilliant. And then the squad coming through and making everything happen. I thought Donna had a really good line. Was like great leadership. I thought she shined there. Having Jerry just run off in the cut and no one giving him a loop is just so spot on. And then coming through with potentially having a wedding after all of this crazy hecticness is just adorable. So obviously I liked every part of this episode. I can't wait for the next one.
Alright, well look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Parks and Rec Season 5, Episode number 13. And until next time, people, peace.
Oh, and just one more thing I forgot to mention. I just thought it was super adorable that Chris not only was sick, but was killed this episode, and he didn't lose his. Therapy is working for him, so that has to be, I feel like, shouted out as well. Yay, Chris.
Yeah.